Hi guys, welcome back to your very own channel Chalk and Duster. So in this video I am going to discuss about this sensing block, and this sensing block is all about the sense that how do these sprites senses to other objects or maybe the pointer or to stage. So before I proceed, I will just write one small code as I discussed that I can make this sprite moving across the stage free flow. So I'll just write one small code of using this forever, and then I'll put some move steps here, and if it goes to edge it should bounce, and move style is left to right. Initially it should take a 15-degree turn. So now we know that this code will definitely make this sprite move across the stage free flow, so that now it will keep on moving across this stage free flow permanently. Now the twist is that if I want this sprite to be sensible to other object or maybe to some other sprite, for that what I need to do? So I'll just stop it for a while and I'll go to sensing block. So now in sensing block you can see if it is touching color, and then touching color is touching color. Fine. So before I understand these sensing block, I need to go to control block, and I have to understand this if block as well. So same as we have this repeat, forever, these are the two different control blocks, wherein the repeat is for repeating some task up to a given number of steps, whereas forever repeats certain tasks permanently. Similarly, now if I want something to be done based on certain condition, I can use this if block. So like my condition is that if it is touching some other sprite or maybe some other object, it should respond to that. So I'll put this if block after this rotation style, so that these three statements will keep on moving this gobo the fish across the stage freely, whereas this condition will define certain constraint for this free flow movement. So I'll go to sensing block and I'll use this touching. You can see the shape of this touching is hexagon, and the shape here which is blank is also a hexagon. So I can fit this touching into this hexagon as well. I'll leave it here. So if touching, so if this sprite is touching maybe to the mouse pointer or maybe to the edge of this stage. So herein if I want to add some other sprite as well, I can do that as well. So let's make another sprite also. Let's say I'll go to this paint new sprite, I'll choose some color, it's like red. I'll take a line simple and we'll draw one straight line over here. So that's my sprite for which I am going to make this gobo respond. So I'll go back to scripts, go back to gobo, now here. So if I'll click here in the touching, I will find the name of this sprite which I made just now, sprite 1. So let's say if this gobo the fish is touching the sprite 1, then in that case I just wanted this sprite or the gobo to come back or to make some random moves in the stage. So I'll go to motion, let's say I'll ask it to, I will ask it to take a turn of, let's say 90 degree, and then move say 75 steps. So it will have some random position wherein this gobo is, the fish is moving, and then whenever it will be touching to this sprite, it will take a 90 degree of turn and move 75 steps far from this sprite 1, or maybe you can call it as a stick. Now I want to this let's move it first. So let's just execute this program. So as early it touches, you can see it is going some random positions, right? So it is every time it is touching to this sprite, it is sensing actually that sprite touching to it and is moving somewhere randomly. Now I can control this sprite as well to my through my mouse pointer. So let's go to this sprite 1, and I'll just write one very small code forever. Whenever flag clicked, it will start execution, and then forever it should go to my mouse pointer, so that now wherever my mouse pointer will move, accordingly this stick will also move. Now you can see you can have two different codes. So one is for the gobo fish and other one is for this stick, the sprite 1. Now if I'll execute it, you can see it running. Both are like this stick has been controlled by my mouse pointer, and then this gobo is free flow moving across the stage somewhere here and there. Now if I'll just try to touch this gobo the fish with this stick, let's touch it at here. So you can see that it starts randomly moving somewhere else. Each time it is touching, it is just responding to it and starts moving somewhere in the different direction wherever it is going to. So that's how I can just define that senses or the touch sense to the sprite from other objects. That could be maybe to the other sprite or maybe to your mouse pointer as well. So it may give you some idea creating your games